Good morning, YouTube! What's up, guys? Today we are doing the daily puzzle for December 13th. Alright, so it is white to move, and let's think about this. So we have this cool knight check happening. However, there's this queen ready to defend against that. So maybe we have to distract that queen. Maybe we can also take this knight. However, there's a pawn defending, so maybe we can distract that pawn. Maybe we can even attack here. Maybe we can slide our queen over here to come over here and eventually checkmate. That would be funny. Queen c1, queen b2, queen to b7. That's an interesting idea. Another one is g3, queen to g2, queen takes g7, or queen takes b7, protected by the rook. That's pretty interesting. But notice we had to get this knight out of the way, so yeah, I don't know where to put it. So maybe we can put it on d5. I don't know, maybe we can keep it there. I kind of like this check idea because that kind of opens up the attack with the rook while also moving the knight into a check, right? So how do we make sure, though, that this queen can no longer protect that square? I think that's the real question. Do we want to mobilize this queen? I don't think we can mobilize this queen anywhere. Maybe we can push this pawn, and then like move the knight, and then like take this pawn. Notice the pawn can't take the pawn because the rook will pin it to the king. So yeah, that's an idea, but I don't think that'll work. Knight d5 immediately is like not as strong. I mean, I'm not seeing much of a threat. So what do we do? I think we can take this actually right away. So notice if we take this, right, pawn takes, that allows our rook to come there and attack the queen, distracting it from this spot. So we'll take here, nice, and we can mobilize our rook instead. This is squeezing our queen, but I think this is a solution because, I mean, if you think about it, the rook is attacking the queen, and behind that is the bishop. So if the queen were to still protect the square, it would have to move along this diagonal, right? The c8 all the way to h3 diagonal. And if it were to stay in any of those squares, it wouldn't be able to protect this bishop without getting captured. So if I play something like rook to e1, interestingly, okay, yeah, so, okay, I guess he didn't care about the, wait, what just happened? Okay, yeah, so queen just came to f6. This is pretty interesting. Now notice we can play something like, well, okay, so the queen didn't go along this diagonal and move to another square, which is still protecting the bishop. However, this square is bad because we can play something like knight d5, forking the bishop and the queen. But notice there's something even worse. That is the move knight to d7, forking both the king and the queen. Notice that we still can play this move, knight d5. That's still applicable. However, you know, something always better. Here it's suggesting the move queen f5. Interesting. Yeah, here I would just play knight takes c7. You know, I think we can still continue the attack with knight moving to c6 and rook moving to b1. Eventually we can mobilize this queen outside and we'll have a nice checkmate. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that daily puzzle for today. Please be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Goodbye.